Now we have seen up to Vardhana dynasty or Pushyabhuti dynasty. Now we are going to see about Chaulukyas. In Chaulukyas can be divided into three. Chaulukyas have three dynasties. Chaulukyas ruled from 6th century to 12th century AD. They ruled from 6th century to 12th century AD. They can be divided into three. So they have three dynasties. They are Badami Chaulkyas. Badami Chaulkyas are also called as Vatapi Chaulkyas. Then we have Eastern Chaulukyas, also called as Venki Chaulkyas. Then we have Western Chaulukyas. Western Chaulukyas are also called as Kalyani Chaulukyas. Badami Chaulukyas have their capital at Badami itself. So their capital is Badami. And Eastern Chaulukyas have their capital at Vengi. Eastern Chaulukyas are also called as Venki Chaulukyas. Their capital is at Vengi. Then Western Chaulukyas capital is at Kalyani. So they are also called as Kalyani Chaulukyas. So, Badami Chaulkyas important ruler is Pulakeshin II. We have already discussed about Pulakeshin II. Pulakeshin II is the one who defeated Harshvardhan. So, Pulakeshin II is from Badami Chaulukyas, and then in Eastern Chaulukyas emerged after the death of Pulakeshin II. Eastern Chaulukyas emerged after the death of Pulakeshin II, and they ruled till 11th century AD. They ruled till 11th century AD, and they emerged after the death of Pulakeshin II. And Western Chaulukyas emerged in late 10th century AD. They emerged in late 10th century AD. They are the descendants of Badami Chaulukyas. So, these are the things about the dynasties in Chaulukyas. First, Badami, in which we have Pulakeshin II. After the death of Pulakeshin II, Eastern Chaulukyas came. So, Eastern Chaulukyas emerged after the death of Pulakeshin II. They ruled till 11th century AD. Western Chaulukyas emerged in late 10th century AD, and they are the descendants of Badami Chaulukyas. Then we can see some important points relating to Chaulukyas. First ruler of Chaulukyas. So founder, first ruler of Chaulukya is Pulakeshin I. Pulakeshin I is the first ruler of Chaulukyas. So he performed Ashwamedha sacrifice. Earlier we have discussed Ashwamedha sacrifice. Who are the kings who performed Ashwamedha sacrifice? So Ashwamedha sacrifice is a sacrifice that needs lot of wealth. Pulakeshin I performed Ashwamedha sacrifice. He set his capital at Vatapi. He set his capital at Vatapi, and he is the first ruler. And the most powerful one among these Chaulukyas of Pulakeshin II is the most powerful, and relating to him we have an inscription which is called as I-Hole inscription. I-Hole inscription tells about Pulakeshin II. So this I-Hole inscription is a eulogy or prashasti. It praises about Pulakeshin II. It is wrote after the death of Pulakeshin II. After the death of Pulakeshin II, Ravi Kriti is the court poet of Pulakeshin II. Earlier we have seen court poet of Harshvardhan. So Banabhatta is the court poet of Harshvardhan. Then Kautalya is the famous minister in the court of Gupta, in the court of Chandragupta. Then we have famous ministers of many other kings. Patanjali is in the court of Sunga. In Sunga period we have Patanjali. Likewise, Ravi Kriti is the court poet of Pulakeshin II. He wrote a eulogy called I-Hole inscription. It is also called as Prashasti because after the death of Pulakeshin II, it is written in praise of Pulakeshin II. This I-Hole inscription tells that Harshvardhan is defeated by Pulakeshin II. Actually, Harshvardhan defeated Pulakeshin II First Pulakeshin II defeated Harshan. Then Pulakeshin also defeated Mahendravarman. Mahendravarman is in Pallavas. Pulakeshin II also defeated Mahendravarman I. So Mahendravarman is defeated. He is in Pallavas. So by his death, his son will get irritated, and his son Narasimhavarman I will defeat this Pulakeshin II. So Narasimhavarman I is the son of Mahendravarman, and he will defeat this Pulakeshin I. And after this defeat, Badami will be remain in control of Pallavas for 13 years. So Narasimhavarman I is a ruler of Pallavas, and he will gain Badami, and Badami will remain under the control of Pallavas for around 13 years because of his defeat. Because of the Pulakeshin II's defeat by Narasimhavarman, Badami will be under the control of Pallavas. Then Pulakeshin II is one important king. He gained control. He also defeated Chera Chola Pandyas. He subjugated Chera Chola Pandyas, and he also subjugated Kadambas, Gangas of Mysore, etc. He subjugated many kings, and he also had a diplomatic relation with Persian king Khusro. With Persian king Khusro, he had diplomatic relation. Persian king Khusro too, he had diplomatic relation. And the son of Pulakeshin II is called as Vikramaditya I. He plundered Kanchi of Pallavas. Son of Pulakeshin II plundered Kanchi of Pallavas. So, son of Pulakeshin. First we have Pulakeshin I, then we have Pulakeshin II. Son of Pulakeshin II plundered the Kanchi of Pallavas. Kanchi is nothing but the capital. Kanchi is the capital of Pallavas. Son of Pulakeshin II plundered Kanchi of Pallavas. Then we have last Chalukya ruler. Who is the last Chalukya ruler? It is Kirtivarman. Kirtivarman II is the last Chalukya ruler. So it is Kirtivarman, and his period is from 746 to 753 AD. His period is from 746 to 753 AD. And he was defeated by Danti Durga. Danti Durga is a Rashtrakuta king. He was defeated by Danti Durga. Actually, he was defeated by Danti Durga. Danti Durga is a Rashtrakuta king. About Rashtrakutas, we will be discussing in medieval India. But let us see. Danti Durga is defeated by Rashtrakutas. Then relating significant features relating to this Chaulukyas. They have great navy. We have already seen this navy. Cholas also had a strong navy because they flourished in foreign trade. So because of that, Cholas had strong navy. Here Chaulukyas also had strong navy, and they are religiously tolerant. And they also have well organized army. And they also contributed for the development of Telugu, Kannada literature, and they also contributed for Sanskrit. Sanskrit also flourished under their period. They contributed for Telugu as well as Kannada, and they also contributed for Sanskrit. During their period, Sanskrit also flourished. Contribution to art and architecture, relating art and architecture, mural paintings in temples. First one is mural paintings in temples. Then they also built cave temples. Then Vaisra temple. Actually, Vaisra style of architecture flourished. So Vaisra style is nothing but it is a combo of Nagara as well as Dravida. It can be seen in central India. So Vaisra style of architecture is a style in which Nagara as well as it is a combo of Nagara as well as Dravida. It is also called as Karnataka Dravida style, or it is also called as Chaulukya style. It is also called as Chaulukya style. It is also called as Chaulukya style or Deccan style or Karnataka or Dravida style. Karnataka Dravida style. So Pattadakkal is a UNESCO's World Heritage Site. So Pattadakkal is a UNESCO's World Heritage Site. It has 10 temples. Out of these 10 temples, 4 are Nagara style and 6 are Dravida style. And we also have another temple called Virupaksha. In this 10 we have Virupaksha temple, and we also have Sangameshwara temple. Both these temples are Dravida style. So we have Virupaksha temple as well as Sangameshwara temple, and then we also have I-Holy temples. In I-Holy temples we have Lord Khan temple. Lord Khan temple is nothing but it is a sun temple. In I-Holy temple we have Lord Khan temple, it is a sun temple. We have Durga temple, we have Kuchi Maliguli temple, we have Jain temple. We have a Jain temple at Meguti. This is by Ravikriti. Jain temple at Meguti by Ravikriti. There are around 70 temples in I-Holy. These are the art and architecture contribution by Pulakeshin II. Let us see a quick recap of Chaulukyas. First Chaulukyas. In Chaulukyas we have three important dynasties. Chaulukyas ruled from 6th century to 12th century AD. Badami Chaulkyas, Eastern Chaulukyas and Western Chaulukyas. Badami Chaulukyas are also, their capital is Badami. The Badami Chaulukyas are also called as Vatapi Chaulkyas. And then we have Eastern Chaulukyas. Eastern Chaulukyas are also called as Venki Chaulkyas. They have their capital at Venki. Then Western Chaulukyas or Kalyani Chaulukyas. Western Chaulukyas had their capital at Kalyani. Then Pulakeshin II is the famous ruler in Badami Chaulukyas. Then Eastern Chaulukyas. Eastern Chaulukyas emerged after the death of Pulakeshin II. They ruled till 11th century AD. Western Chaulukyas emerged in late 10th century AD and they are the descendants of Badami Chaulukyas. So first ruler of Chaulukyas is Pulakeshin I. He set his capital at Vatapi. He performed Ashwamedha sacrifice and after this we have Pulakeshin II. In Pulakeshin II, about the contemporaries, you should know about the contemporary. We have already said Pulakeshin II defeated Harsha, which we can know from I Holy inscription. I Holy inscription is a inscription by Ravikirti. Ravikirti is the court poet of Pulakeshin II. In this inscription, he says that he is defeated, Pulakeshin II has defeated Harsha. So by this you can know Pulakeshin II's contemporary is Harsha. Then he also defeated Mahendravarman I of Pallavas. So by this we can know Mahendravarman I is also the contemporary of Pulakeshin II. And as Narasimhavarman I is the son of Mahendravarman I and he defeated Pulakeshin II. By this you can know Narasimhavarman I is a contemporary of Pulakeshin II. So these are the things relating to Pulakeshin. Pulakeshin is a very strong ruler and he subjugated Chera Chola Pandyas and he also subjugated Kadambas, Gangas of Mysore and Latas of Gujarat, etc. Then he had a diplomatic relation with the Persian king Khusru too. And apart from that, son of Pulakeshin II is called as Vikramaditya I. Son of Pulakeshin II plundered the Kanchi of Pallavas. Kanchi is nothing but the capital of Pallavas. Then the last Chalukya ruler is Kirtivarman II. Kirtivarman II period is 746 to 753 AD. He was defeated by Danti Durga. Danti Durga is a Rashtrakuta king. About Rashtrakutas we will be discussing in medieval India. And important features relating to Chalukyas, navy. They are strong in navy. Cholas are also strong in navy. Earlier we have seen. Then they are religiously tolerant. They have religious tolerance. And they are strong in army. They have a well organized army. And they contributed for Telugu as well as Kannada. And during their period, Sanskrit also flourished. Relating to art and architecture, mural paintings in temples, they have mural paintings in temples, cave temples, they built cave temples also. Vaisra style flourished. So Vaisra style is also called as Karnataka Dravida style or Chalukya style or Deccan style. Vaisra style is a combo of Nagara as well as Dravida style. And Patadakkal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Patadakkal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In Patadakkal, we have 10 temples. Out of those 10 temples, 4 is in Nagara style and 6 is in Dravida style. Example, Virupaksha and Sangameshwara temple. Virupaksha temple and Sangameshwara temple, we have those two temples are in Dravida style, and we have another temple called Pappanada temple, which is in Nagara style. And then we have Aihole temple. Aihole temple, in Aihole we have around 70 temples, in which Lord Khan is a Surya temple or Sun temple. Okay, these are the things relating to Chalukyas.